What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Vfaded, man, and before we get into this video, I'm gonna need y'all to smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell right there in the corner so you can get notified every time your boy drop these bangers, man. Now let's roll into this video. Now, as y'all all seen, if you haven't today, man, if you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, follow this right here on Instagram, man, so you won't miss what's upcoming, man. We got some heat coming out, man. Shout out to Jordan brand. They trying to bring us some heat. They about to give us the mid 11 Jordan cherries, man. Yes, they are mids. That Jordan 11 is not called a high top. It is a mid top shoe. Yes, they about to give us the mid top Jordan 11 cherries, man. We need those. Back then, last seen, I was like 2016. I want to say the low top cherries came out. Low top cherries came out. Same exact shoe, just low top. And then I want to say, when did I get those? I had the cherry bottoms. So the cherry lows and the cherry bottoms, they kind of similar, but the patent leather on the cherry bottoms are all white with the red cherry sole right here. You know what I mean? Those was fire, man. And I got those shoes. I want to say I wore them to my girl's homecoming when I first got those shoes, man. I got those shoes one time. No, it was her after prom. I wore them to her after prom. We had went to Cedar Point. I was so hurt, man, when we got back home, man. This is when Wiz was popping back out back then. Shout out to Wiz. I think I had on the camo shorts, Cleveland Indians jersey. Cleveland Indians hat, gold rope chain. Shout out to Grandma. Grams gave me that, you know what I mean? RP Grams. She gave me that chain. And I had the cherry bottoms on. You know what I mean, with some polo socks. That was the, and the little, you know what I mean, the Louis wallet chain. That was the wave back then. So I had the little fit on, you know what I mean. We get home from Cedar Point, and we in the yard. She play fighting. I wound up losing the earring. I had just got those earrings. Shauna, just got those. You owe me some earrings. You owe me some earrings, babe. Just got those earrings. I'll never forget. Just got those earrings. I lost one. Lost one in the yard messing around with her, and she stepped on my shoe. She stepped on my shoe, bruh. Oh my God. My heart literally dropped to my stomach and fell out the bottom. You understand what I'm saying? I literally like took a number two, man. My heart came out. It was over with. I went home. I tried me and my brother used to clean our shoes, man, and I used to call them potions. I had every single potion you could think of, man, and trying to clean the dirt off that shoe. The shoe just wouldn't get back white. I think I wound up taking it to the cleaners to try to get it cleaned, and they wound up jacking it up even more, and I was so hurt, man, because I wound up using, I think I used some Blue Dove soap, and I couldn't get the tint, man. Back then, shoe restorations wasn't even out. Well, was it? They had just started coming out because the repaint of the Angelus paint and stuff started coming out, and how to deoxidize the shoe and stuff like that. My little brother was into that, so I was learning as he was learning. And man, I got so angry back then. I used to literally like take shoes, if I ruined them, oh my God, if I did something bad to them shoes, man, like if I stepped in a puddle or somebody mistakenly like stepped on my shoe, the worst used to be going to the grocery store, bro, holding the cart, you pushing the cart, and you kick that dirty ass wheel. You kick that dirty wheel with the toe, man. You gotta stop, you gotta look, you gotta try and hurry up and wipe it off. You don't want that to sit on there too long, because guess what? You done just messed up your all white sole, man. So hurt. So long story short, man, grab some spray paint. I tried to make the low top red 11s before they even dropped. Way before they dropped, I was so angry that I couldn't get the white off, man. I just took spray paint and sprayed it all up. Matter of fact, I think I gave them to my brother when I wound up moving out of my pop's house, man. I'm gonna see if he still got that shoe. I'm gonna show y'all. Y'all gonna laugh, man. I was so hurt. I was so hurt, y'all. I was so hurt, man. I spray painted the shoe. It was messed up. It was stiff and everything. Man, I don't know, man, I was so hurt, man, that she stepped on that shoe. I never got that shoe back. I plan on getting that shoe again in the future, man. I did have the cherry IEs, like that, the red and white joints, and I wound up selling them to my little cousin. I sold them to my cousin for like $100, man. I was always selling and giving stuff away. A lot of stuff I probably never even see to get back, because I won't order it off eBay because it'll be too old by the time I get it. You know what I mean? When you order old shoes off eBay for people who do it, those are not new shoes. They may be dead stock, but that's an old shoe. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta put your foot in the shoe, man, especially when they dead stock. If you don't wear the shoe, man, it's gonna start breaking apart. You gotta put your foot in that shoe. You gotta put your weight on that shoe, man. You know what I mean? It gives it life at the end of the day. So just think about that. When you got some shoes and you don't put your foot in there, that shoe is dead until you give it some life. You get what I'm saying? And you better put your foot in there before it crumbles apart. You see what happened to DJ Khaled, man? He doing all that bumping and jumping and dancing in that Yeezy, and boom, baby fell apart. At the end of the day, all you can do is just pull the rest of the sole off, man. It's over with. It's over with, man. But listen, I also did that with some Jordan 3s, man. The black cements. My mother, I just got these shoes, man. I probably had them for like maybe 4 days, man. She asked me to go to Dave's. At that time, I didn't have a car. I was a kid. You know what I mean? So I walked across the street in my shoes, trying to look fresh, trying to look cute. Walk across the street to Dave's, man. It was raining that day. My goofy ass didn't even think to turn around and change your clothes, man. Change your shoes, bro. Go home, change your shoes, bro. I said, no, forget this. Somebody go step in the grocery store. I gotta look fly. My goofy self, I'm not paying attention, and boom, step in a puddle. So I get home. I actually get the shoe clean, but the stitching inside the shoe, man. The stitching inside the sole in the front of a Jordan 3 is very vital. It's just the same as Air Force Ones. That stitching in between that sole, that piece, if that stitching gets dirty, it's over with for that shoe. It's over with. It's over with, man. Over with. And back then, it used to be shoestrings, but then once I start watching Paid in Full, that's one of my top favorite movies right now in my life. You know what I mean? You gotta clean your shoestrings, man. You gotta clean the bottom of your shoes. The same kit he had on there, cleaning the shoe, tucking the shoestrings, I made my brother do, and I made my other brothers do. Like I had, you know what I mean? It was something we had to do. You know what I mean? Cats be calling you a poop putt. You gotta keep your shoestrings clean. But that's neither here nor there, man. If you're not hip, man, you need to get hip. The Jason kids are about to come back out, man. Listen. This shoe is mad fire. I know a lot of the young kids not hip. They may not even grab it. I'm sure it's gonna sit like the Barclays and stuff that drop, they sit. Unless the old school cats get out here and grab them. Cause I'm one of them guys that's gonna go grab the old school shoe. Them shoes I grew up on. Air Raids, Barclays, Pippins, Pennies, Jordans, of course. You know what I mean? That's considered an old school shoe. But Jordan just got that, you know what I mean? His creator, shout out to Tinker and them. They got that magic touch that just keep going. Not saying Penny and them don't got it, because Phone Posits they had a strong run and still do. Some people just collect pennies, you know what I mean? But these right here, I first seen this shoe, man, on the episode of Jamie Foxx. I want to say it was the very first episode of Jamie Foxx, when he came in with the little button-up shirt. He was supposed to be a star and shit like that. Me and coming to the hotel the first time, he had these on his feet, man. These shoes came out in 2015. I had 2 pair. Never worn these, man. Man, listen. They about to come back out. I guarantee you. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm grabbing at least 3 pair, because I'm so shocked that they even coming back out with them. I'm shocked that they even cleared them, y'all. I'm shocked that they cleared them. We don't have an official release date yet, but you know what I mean? We about to get into the shoe. All I know is that they're gonna come out. They're gonna retail $160. You see Jordans retailing $200, $210. These shoes, to me, should retail $200, $210. That's just me. It's a sturdy shoe. It's a beautiful shoe, carbon fiber, all black with the white mids up. Man, listen, shoe mad fire, and we about to let's roll into this. Let's roll into the shoe, y'all. Listen, the shoe box right here. This is from 2015, man. 2015, man. This shoe came out. I was so thirsty to get it. This was originally supposed to be my homecoming shoe, but I couldn't find it on eBay. Wait, could I find? No, we couldn't find it on eBay back then. We couldn't even find a shoe, and they wound up dropping it at the time. So listen, man, this shoe right here, this shoe means the world to me. That's why it's never been worn. When these re-release this year, I will be grabbing at least 3 pair of them. You see that right there? I said they're gonna retail $160 when they come out, and that was only $140 back in 2015, y'all. $140. Man, listen. It's very important that y'all take y'all shoes out of these boxes, y'all. It's cool to say the boxes just in case you want to sell them. You know what I mean? I got a lot of boxes. I got boxes right here. I got boxes over there, here, and I got something in storage. I got a lot of stuff in storage, y'all. Listen, it's very important that y'all get y'all shoes out of these, man, as fast as you can. You don't want to keep them in the box too long. Now, it's okay, like I said, to keep the box just in case you do make a big sale, you know what I mean, or a crazy sale, you know what I mean? But these shoes, man, they get dry rotted from the inside of these boxes. Now, this is not a paid sponsorship, but I get all my containers from the Container Store, y'all. I get mine from the Container Store. All you gotta do is pop them open, boom. You know what I mean? Or you can get the crepe. Like I said, this is not a paid sponsorship. I got crepe cases right here. They got magnets. Like, they literally just snap. Take them out these boxes, y'all, if y'all want to save y'all shoes. Like I said, these shoes are dead stock. I'm about to open some fossils for y'all, man. 2015 Jason Kids. Shout out to Jason Kids. Shout out to Nike for clearing the shoe, because this shoe means the world to me. Like I said, the first time I've ever seen this shoe was on an episode of Jamie Foxx. The very first episode of Jamie Foxx, man. He had these babies on. And listen, I fell in love from that day. I needed that shoe. I needed to find whose shoe that was. And also, I got another story for y'all, but I'm about to break into this shoe. This is the original tissue paper, man, that came inside the shoe. It's real brittle. You know what I mean? It's real soft right now, real brittle. Man, let me show y'all what the box did to these shoes. You understand what I'm saying? I'm about to show y'all real quick. Hold on. You know what I mean? These are the Jason Kids, man. This is a fire shoe. Like I said, when I first seen this shoe, I needed it. I needed this shoe. I almost cried when I couldn't get it for homecoming. That's how important this shoe was to me at the time. This shoe, like I said, these shoes have not been worn. You know what I mean? They never been worn, man. Brand spanking new out the box. Brand spanking new. You know what I mean? No dirt, no nothing on them. The only thing that's on them is a little bit of age. Like if you can see in the camera, it's a little bit of age right there on that, man. A little bit of age on that right there. Look at that shoe, man. That is a beautiful work of art, man. Like, how could you not? Now, my cousin Jeff had these shoes and he gave them away to let somebody play basketball in them. I'm about to start playing basketball again since I'm back in the gym. Basketball was like my savior back in my day until I discovered cutting. You know what I mean? And collecting shoes. That was my second love. Also paintball. Paintball is one of my loves. I picked up after, you know what I mean, not taking my career further than what I wanted, far as I wanted to. But listen, bro, I've never hooped in these. And I'm gonna get 3 pair. I'm telling y'all right now, I am getting 3 pair of these. To me, they're worth 3 pair. These right here these should retail more than Jordans to me. I don't care what nobody say. These shoes should retail more than Jordans. These are fire. Look at the detail on that, man. A carbon fiber up top. Carbon fiber in the bubbles. You got your air right there. Let's see if we can focus on that. It says air right there on that back bubble. You got your carbon fiber on the bottom right there. Boom, hold on, let's get on the bottom. You got your Nike sign with the car. Look at beautiful. Look how white that is, man. Now this is what sole protectors need to be on right here. Stuff like this. Not saying they shouldn't be on like 11s and gum bottoms, but listen, man, look at this. Why would you ever want to ruin this shoe? Why would you ever want to ruin this shoe? Look at this, man. Look at this, man. So fire. So fire, man. Only thing, man, is just the box. Look what the box do to the shoe, man. Look what the box does to the shoe. It ruins it. It ruins it. Now I'm sure I can get these restored. I can get them restored. But, you know what I mean? These are from 2015. And back then, look at this. It wasn't no, oh yeah, this is bad. I didn't even look at it like this, y'all. I don't even want to keep looking at it. It's going to make me upset. But I am happy that they come back out. Now, y'all see them little speckles right there? That's from the cardboard. That's from the cardboard right there, y'all. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like nothing. It's just smooth leather. You know what I mean? Smooth leather. Look, you see no glue marks. You don't see no glue mark. Hold on, let's get it to focus. Can we focus? Can we focus? We don't got no glue marks on the shoe. No imperfections. You know what I mean? No bumps, no lumps, no nothing. Like, they made shoes back then so fire. Let's see the original shoe horn. Look at this Nike shoe horn, man. It don't look too much different. You know what I mean? The stamping and stuff look much better. You know what I mean? It's just a little cardboard. Nothing special about it for real. Nothing special about it. The inside still got the fresh tag in there. Never put my foot in there. Never put the foot in there, man. Fire shoe, man. This is one of them shoes right here, y'all, for me. This is one of them. Next to the Concords. The Concord was definitely one of those shoes for me, man. Like I said, that shoe made me feel like everything. This shoe right here, this is one of my second favorite shoes next to the Concord, man. Second favorite shoes. You can't never go wrong with these, man. Never can go wrong with these. Like I said, young kids, they gonna look past this shoe. Some gonna think they cool. The ones that think they cool, you know what I mean? They gonna grow up to have abundance. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying that people that don't think they cool won't have a lot, but they gonna value shoes more, man. Back then, shout out to Omar and shout out to Zach. Shout out to Big Zach. I remember stepping in both of their necks. Omar used to work in Beachwood. He lives in Miami now. Cool dude, tall dude. He reminds me, he looks like Ryan Leslie, just a more in shape guy. I walked into a Beachwood, man, and one of the workers, I'd never forget telling him, I walked in, one of the workers looked at my shoes. He was like, man, them foam's hard. I looked at my brother, he looked at me. I said, bro, these ain't foams. I said, these Jason Kids. I said, how you working next and you don't know your shoes? So back then, I knew that I never wanted to work a retail job because I seen that they didn't put too much effort into seeing if kids knew their background on their shoes. You get what I'm saying? So I started to understand back then, like, it's a facade. Like, these kids working these jobs just to get shoes. They spending their checks on shoes. I never wanted to be a part of that. You know what I mean? I should have, because I was a damn good salesman. Letting the game go a little while. You know what I mean? When I was jumping in between jobs. I think the last shoe I had grabbed, when I stopped collecting was the What was it? It might have been the UNC ones. The UNC ones may have been the last shoe I grabbed. Well, I started to slow down. I can't say the last shoe because I definitely grabbed shoes after that. I think I have grabbed the taxis after those. This is a long time ago. This was like my first apartment too. I grabbed those, the taxis. What else did I grabbed some stuff. I was grabbing stuff. Oh, the gloves came out. I grabbed both pair and wanted to mix matching them, man. I gotta find those pictures so I can show y'all. But I slowed down and my brother like took off. Like my brother took off and I was like, dude, okay, I gotta get back into the game. So once I got back into the game, I knew he was gonna come back. But the game had changed so drastically. Like, I still knew shoes, but I didn't know like about all these programs, these raffles. Like I said, back then, when I used to get shoes, all I had to do was go to the store. My face was well known. You know what I mean? Of course, I was a lot skinnier back then and shit like that. But my face was known. My money was good. My face was known. This was all you needed, was a face card, man, to get shoes back then. It wasn't no, like back then, I was the guy that you would hate because I'm not sitting outside with no tent. I'm going to come to the mall while y'all been sitting outside at 6 a.m. and 3 a.m. in the morning all the way to the mall open. I'm walking past you. I'm going to get that shoe. I got people that can vouch for me. Like, this is no facade. Like, I never, only shoe I sat in the line for was these right here. This was the only shoe I stood in line for, y'all. Only shoe I stood in line for, no cap. And a pair of Concords, but I stood in the line because the security guard they had working the door didn't know who I was. So I had to call the dude, the owner of the store. Shout out to City Blue on Northfield. My guy Sid, shout out to you, bruh. I called my guy and he got me into the store and I came in there, you know what I mean, and got the shoe. Real simple, and I got cool with this doorman at that point in time. But this was one of the last shoes I stood in line for, y'all. No cap. And I wound up selling these to my brother Fred. I wound up selling them to him because at the time I had got a 10.5 and I was wearing the size 10, like for real, size 10, and I couldn't fit it, man. I was so pissed. I think I wore it to a party in Akron, and the shoe was like, I couldn't freak the shoe. You know what I mean? Like, when I say freak, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't freak the laces. I didn't like tying my shoes up back then. I used to let this, you know what I mean? I pull this up right here and let the shoestrings hang. The shoe was low-key flopping off my little skinny foot, and I said, man, I can't do it. So I called my brother. I told my little brother first. I honestly should have gave them to him, man, but I was so hurt. I wanted my money back at least for him. So I sold them for retail to my brother Fred back then. Back then, reselling shoes was not as it is now. I sold them these, man, and I regretted it. I regretted it for a long time growing up. No cap, I regretted it. I missed that shoe. I missed that shoe for sure. You know what I mean? A lot of my shoes hold value to me. Like, I always tell people, like, I grab shit that I really want, you know what I mean, for a reason, like these right here. The Laney 5s. This shoe right here, I had this shoe before I moved to Bedford, Ohio, and started going to middle school out there in the middle of the year. This is the last shoe I had got. RP to my friend D-Lo. This was the last shoe I had when he passed away. I barely wear it. You know what I mean? I barely wear the shoe. This is the shoe I got, man. This reminds me of my friend D-Lo. And back then, they used to sell this little sheet of stickers you can put on your mailbox to spell your name and stuff like that. I had some blue stickers, the same color blue as the sole right here, and I put my name right here, DV. So anybody from my hood, you know what I mean, where I'm from Union, I put DV on here, and it was like the craziest thing ever. Went crazy in school. You know what I mean? We used to have morning meetups. Me, my cuddy Jeff, and my cuddy Bart. We used to have meetups in the morning. When LeBron had first dropped, Carmelos, Jordans, whatever was dropping, we had, like, dead serious. We had every shoe, you know what I mean? And we used to share the sunflower seeds and shit. Crazy story, man. But this shoe right here was a shoe that I had to have as an adult, man. This shoe reminded me so much. You know what I mean? I lost so much. I lost a friend that year, man. You know what I'm saying? And we was kids. That was my first friend. Yeah, that was my first friend I lost. That was my first friend I lost, man. That was near and dear to me. And then they just started dropping after that, man. But this shoe holds value to me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't just buy certain shoes just to buy them. Like, they always have a meaning to me. You get what I'm saying? RP my boy D-Lo, man. I couldn't even kick it with my guy. He asked me to play football that day, and I had to go train with Earl Boykins at the JCC. Not even JCC, CCC. Cleveland Central Catholic. I had to go down there and train with him down there. For AAU that summer, I was going strong, man. Like I said, I really used to get busy. You know what I mean? High school was not was not the best to us back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't have all the tools and stuff that they got now as far as social media, mixtapes and stuff like that. We had to get it out the mud, and basketball was played much different back then, so we really had to work hard. But like I said, I had to go to a basketball tournament. I couldn't even play football with my friend up at Party Veer and wound up losing them. You know what I mean? That same summer, that was a heartbreaking summer for me, man. But that shoe reminds me of my guy. These shoes right here, like I said, first time seeing them was on Jamie Foxx, man. Y'all need to make sure y'all tap into these. These are mad fire. Now, remember I told y'all they got them 3 waves of shoes dropping on Nike and sneakers, y'all. Y'all need to tap in if y'all want some dunks. Me personally, I'm not going for none of those because I got down there all the dunks that they just brought back out. You know what I mean? So we gonna get into those sooner or later. But these, y'all, I had to bring something to y'all to just show the shoe game. Like, I don't just cop new shoes. Like, I really got some old. I got some old heat in here, man, and I got it's some shit, man. I got some stuff in here for sure. You know what I mean? I got some stuff, man. I got some stuff to show y'all. Like I said, like, a lot of stuff hold value to me. Like this right here, this shoe right here. A lot of people from my school, you know what I mean, I hoop with me. They know, like, this was my shoe. This is my favorite shoe to ever hoop in, man. Back then, it was like our coach knew who they wanted on the team. You didn't really have to try out. All I did was we had to come to the gym, go to the office, and pick our jersey number. It was that simple. And I wound up dunking on somebody in this shoe, and I was dropping like threes like crazy. That tryout, I just walked in the gym late. I picked my jersey number 11. Shout out to Earl. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jamal Crawford, one of my favorite players. I always wore 11. I wore these shoes, man, and did damage in these. You get what I'm saying? This shoe right here. This shoe right here, people can call it heavy. They used to say anything they could about these shoes, man. This was the shoe for me. This is one of them shoes right here. That was that shoe for me, man. That was a great year of high school right there. And I got another penny right here. I got more, but this penny right here, I think I actually hooped in this shoe. I actually wore, did I wear it or did I hoop in it? I think I worked out in this shoe at the shooting gym in Solon. But this shoe right here, y'all, this was the first penny I put on trying out for college ball. I went to Lakeland. Went to Lakeland and tried out in these. Also wore these for a Canton Charge tryout. You know what I mean? I wore these. This is a very important shoe to me. These shoes hold value to me, man. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm sure it's a lot of other people out there that shoes hold value to. It's just crazy, man. Every shoe has a vital memory for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm very sensitive about my shoes. That's why I would be so hurt if anything was to happen to them. I would be hurt, man. Because a lot of these you just can't get. Like I said, you get these shoes right now. Like I said, you buy this shoe from 2015, bro. It's not liable to break on you, but after a while, bro, this shoe not gonna hold no weight. Like, this glue, man, been on here since 2015. How long you think it's gonna hold up? You see what I'm saying? Now, you can beat a shoe up. Imagine one of your most beat up shoes that you have for years. You done played basketball, you done cut grass, you did a lot in that shoe, and it's still sturdy. You know what I'm saying? That's because you gave it some life. You gave it some tender love and care. This shoe right here, I can tell you right now, this shoe, first off, gonna be uncomfortable because it's gonna be stiff as hell. It's from 2015. It's not made the way that they made now, man. This shoe, these shoes is not the same, man. But listen, these shoes come out again this year, 2022, man. Make sure y'all tap in. You can never go wrong with a Jason Kidd, man. This is a fire shoe. You know what I mean? This is a staple shoe right here, man. People don't know about these, man. Like I said, fire shoe. This your boy Vfaded, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. I got some more ohmies on the way. I don't know if y'all tired of seeing these ohmies, but listen, I want y'all to catch the wave because, like I said, it's a lot of Jordan 1s that a lot of people couldn't get. And I'm not saying settle, but at the end of the day, Ohmy got them affordable joints. He got them colors. He got them, you know what I'm saying? So you need to tap in with my boy at reloadedmerch.com, man. I'm gonna put the link down below. Make sure y'all tap into these Jason Kidds, man. You can never go wrong with these Jason Kidds. Fire shoe, man. Fire shoe. Never can go wrong with these, man. You understand what I'm saying? It's your boy Vfaded. Thank y'all. I love y'all, man. Let's stay positive. Let's keep moving. Let's keep working, y'all. Let's make 22 the best year ever. You understand what I'm saying? We out.